Hey guys, it's time with Tori, and today is Monday Madness. That's right, today's the day that I try a new game that I've never tried before, and you guys get to see my reaction and how I think about this game. Alright, so today we're doing something that my friend actually suggested to me. It's called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I know nothing about this game besides that it's a DS game. Pretty much. So let's get into it. Alright, episode 1, the first turnabout. Confirm. Ooh, there's like blood dripping. Gasp! Gasp! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. It's like an intense already, dude. He's kind of creepy looking. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I hope this doesn't require you to have any like previous knowledge. Boy, I am nervous. Right. Oh, is she pretty? Oh, hi, Chief. Oh, she's a chief, like, look at the boobage. The DS game, they got boobage. Oh. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, guys. I really need to fix that taskbar in some way. Cut that out. Woo! I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over? My life, everything is it's all over? Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, oh! So dramatic. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. State the obvious. Yeah. Sigh. Why doesn't he care? Like, aren't you supposed to care that, you know, the person you're trying to defend is trying to... Oh well. Nick! Oh my gosh, he's so cute! Look at his little starry eyes and his beard, he's so cute! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. What's up with that face? It's kind of cute. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. He's so cute. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did? Oh, I still have talking. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. This guy's confused. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 30 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Sorry, guys. Oh, I just got my nose pierced. And it really hurts when I yawn now. And I got my ear pierced, too, so I can't even wear my headphones right. So just, anyway, moving on. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Ooh, it's fancy. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. There we go. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant is Larry Butt. Correct. Okay. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. No way, I forgot! I'm trying a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? They don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court records. Just touch the court record button to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. Okay. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Ow, I yawned again! I'm sorry guys, I got it pierced yesterday, and I have to say, getting your nose pierced, it's painful, but it's not that bad. It stops hurting like an hour later. But if you yawn, oh my goodness, that hurts. Alright, anyway, I have to get this over, I have to go to work! So, she was struck once by a blunt object. Correct! You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. Would you like to explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. They didn't fingerprint it? I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Okay, so I don't quite understand this game yet. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Why didn't they fingerprint it? I'm sorry. Now, if you think about recent day time, like, they would have fingerprinted that statue, found out it was the wrong guy, and immediately arrested the right guy. But apparently we don't do that in this game. So touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. Gavel! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, he looks so confident. Hell, Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. That's added my court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Buck, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I'm gonna stop him from answering. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wins. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? She-dog? I'm gonna die, I just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna go get to the bottom of this. Great. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to anyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Buck. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. It's gonna be the asshole who actually killed her. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh yeah, that's the guy who killed her. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Liar, you little liar, you little liar! Oh, he's still lying. I was going door to door selling subscription. I saw... Oh, sorry, Jan. When I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. There I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. He looks so happy, damn it, I know you're a liar. Ow, I yawned. Ow. Ow. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have record of the blackout for your pursuit. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes! yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave you. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there somewhere. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. What? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Oh my gosh, there it is. Because he did go inside for the phone. Wait, go back. Because this is saying that she died at 4 through 5 p.m. Nothing wasn't working. I went into a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Present. Autopsy report. Yeah, because this is... You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. And, frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is something after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, he's sweating now. He's sweating now. Oh, that! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Stott, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him in on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now? Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, he does it again. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I know why. He can't be right there because the power was out. TV wouldn't have been working. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. I'm cool. Wait, back. I didn't mean to present that already. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard it on television or a video. Irk. Who says irk? The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Stott? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait! I remember now! Mr. Sot, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sot. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I'll disprove you, bitch. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah. The murder was what murder weapon the killer used to... Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I feel pretty suave right now. I object. Wait just a moment. Objection! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sot. Well, hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submit it to the statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. Ah, damn it! Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sot, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's that meaning of this? This is all the baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock I heard, no! I mean, I saw... Gah! Too faded face. Shut up! I hate you! It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should be burned. Burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sot heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod! Oh, so, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 Evil F. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Ah, shucks. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indicate the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination, Mr. Frank Sod. I come all the way down to here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! The lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow that day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Of course I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove this, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claims beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The victim had just returned from abroad, the day before the murder. And we all know the time difference between her and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. and the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her was dead in her apartment. It was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? He's freaking out. Oh yeah, he died. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Boyce, not guilty. Yay, confetti! I win. And with that, the court is adjourned. Yay, confetti! It turns out that Frank Sod was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see what the people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim was at home. Ow, 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 ow. After he left, ow, Mr. Sot let him in, helped to do the dirty work. While he was searching for her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sot grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Great. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Winky's gone, man. Gone forever. Oh. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? I wanted to get with the hot chick. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Memento? Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Sob. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my gosh, I love it, excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I didn't know this. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out. Larry, proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Huh, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I love him. He's so cute. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Ow, ow. Right? Oh, I hope to see you the importance of there. Oh! Also, hopefully you realize that change depends on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about a dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent, but... Yeah! I like her. Oh, speaking of Harry. His name's Larry, you know. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. Maybe over drink? Oh yeah! And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. She dies? No! Ugh. Alright, guys. Anyway, so as for my first impression slash... Woo! As of my first impression slash review of this game so far, I have to say it is pretty fun. You really don't need to know anything about being an actual lawyer or any actual laws. It does help you a lot. I love the characters in it so far. The hair's a little weird, but I do like Maya and Larry a lot, especially Larry. He's so darn cute. I think that it makes it a little obvious because they show you the murder in the very beginning. I think it makes it a little easy. That might change later on in the game, but I know at least for this particular case, it was really easy because they just kind of tell you, like, who did it at the very beginning, so you know exactly who did it, and you know how to kind of turn it around on them. I think it's definitely fun. I might continue playing this and might even turn it into a series after I do my Cooking Mama series. But yeah, also about my Sunday uploads, I'm sorry I didn't upload anything yesterday. The simple fact was that when I went to upload, I found out that the webcam, which is supposed to be featured on Sundays, wasn't working correctly, and I ran out of time to actually record just a regular episode. So you definitely see a regular series episode on Wednesday, along with hopefully a Sunday episode with the webcam. But for now, enjoy this Monday first impression video on Madness Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!